it's going to be noisy in this place.
No doubt about it, Greg. And I think it's going to get noisier as we go along.
So the Braves attempting to win their first ever Kokomo basketball sectional. They're coming off a loss at Northfield, or I should say at Manchester last Friday night. A ball game in which they trailed by 24 points at one time in the third quarter, and they lost by 1 point. They're down by 24, and they lost by 1 in that game. What a tremendous comeback on the road, and that really pleased Rick Clark the way his team battled back. He wasn't too pleased with the way they played to get down by 24.
Well, you can understand that. You know, it's kind of, a feast or famine type of a Jekyll Hyde type ball club. I mean, they have an awful lot of athletic talent. They've got a lot of experience. Curtis Clark certainly is their leader. He's the one who is very capable of igniting the rally. He can hit the three-pointer, drive inside the lane and score. Just a heck of a player.
So the Braves are being introduced. Conley, Clark, Venable, starting front liner out there. Here comes Galitko. And Taylor. Rick Clark and his Braves. 14-6 out of the season. And we are set for game number 2 of the Kokomo boys basketball. Brian Miller. Curtis Clark will jump center for Maconaquah. Officials in game number 2 are John Kane and Herb Pruitt. Miller goes 6'4", Clark goes 6'4". Official is ready now. And here we go as they toss it up with a tap control by Maconaquah. Braves have the basketball. Matt Taylor on the dribble across the sideline. Eastern opens up man. Taylor going to Conley. Conley on a drive will stop and fire and score. An off-balance 10-foot baseline jump shot hit by Howard Conley. And Maconaquah with the early 2-0 lead. Here comes Chad Winger on the dribble across the sideline. Maconaquah zone. Steiner. Push pass to the left wing to Dedeker. Dedeker out front to Winger. Rotated around right side to Steiner. Steiner out front to Dedeker. Return pass to Steiner on the right wing. Steiner long cross-court pass to Winger. Far sidelines. Winger on a drive. He goes down to the baseline. Will stop and lob it out on top now to Dedeker. Dedeker bounce pass to Winger. Winger cuts inside. Will stop and fire one up. No good. And the rebound taken down by Conley. Conley, Maconaquah clears it away to Taylor. Here to the Braves. Taylor long down court to Galitko. He'll drive and stop and fire one up. That's no good. And the rebound taken down by Middlesworth. On the pass goes to Dedeker. 2-on-2. Dedeker's on a drive on the right side. He's cut off nicely by Taylor, so he flips it back to the trailer Winger. Out high on the left side, they go to Steiner. Steiner with a long cross-court pass. Nice catch by Dedeker away from Conley. He drives down the baseline, hook and foul line to Middlesworth. To Steiner. Out on top they go now to Winger. Winger starts to drive on the right wing to Dedeker. Dedeker sends a pass to Steiner at the top of the key. Here's Steiner looking. Gives it away now to Dedeker. Dedeker with the basketball. Drives out on half of the free throw circle. Jumping off to Steiner, left side quarter court. Here's Steiner. Puts on the floor. Top of the circle now to Dedeker. Return pass to Steiner. Eastern being very patient. Here's Steiner. Drives to the foul line. To Dedeker. Launches a long one. That's no good. The rebound controlled Miller inside. Miller controls along the baseline to Winger. Winger's got it for Eastern, and Winger sends it back out front to Dedeker. 6:22 to play, first quarter. 2-0. Maconaquah in front. Winger's got it right side. Bounce pass to Miller. Kick it outside Dedeker. Swing it to Steiner. His long bomb is up. That's no good. And Conley has a rebound now. 2-on-2. Conley races down court. Conley dish off to Clark and a whistle. And a double dribble violation will be called on Conley and Maconaquah. So Eastern gets the ball back again now with 6:06 to play in the first, and it's still 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, Maconaquah not very patient on their offense. 2 quick shots.
Here come the Braves. Dedeker on the dribble now across the timeline. Dedeker sends a pass to Steiner on the right side. Steiner to Dedeker. Starts it closed in. Winger's got it left side. Winger sends a long looping cross-court pass now to Steiner on the right wing. Here's Steiner. Dedeker between the circles out front. Return pass to Steiner. Will step off and fire and score a 3 for the right side. Jason Steiner is an outstanding long-range shooter for Eastern. And the Comets with a 1-point lead. 3-2 with 5:38 to play in the first. Taylor on the dribble across the timeline. Taylor goes right side to Curtis Clark. Here he goes on a drive in the lane. Will scoop one up and in. Oh, my. Double clutch it and firing up and in is Curtis Clark. And Maconaquah with a 1-point lead. Here's Winger in the front court. He cuts inside, drops it to Middlesworth. His 15-foot jump shot. Good. Brett Middlesworth with a line drive. 15-footer for the foul line. Great penetration by Winger and drops it back to Middlesworth for the open jump jump shot. 5-4 Eastern by 1 with 5:10 to play in the first. Taylor on the center step, dribbled across the timeline. Here's Taylor, top of the key to Curtis Clark. Here's Clark, a one-on-one move now on Miller. Top of the key to Galetko. He cuts inside, will scoop it up and in. Galetko with a penetration down the lane. He fires it off balance, 5-footer up and in. 6-5, Maconaquah with a 1-point lead. Back and forth we go. Dedeker front court right side. He drops it back to Winger. Winger return pass to Dedeker on the right wing. A long skip pass to the left side going to Steiner. Here's Steiner holding high, puts it on the floor, starts to drive, pivoting, sends it back out front to Winger. Here's Winger. He cuts inside. Winger with a 10-footer. That's good. Basket counted a foul. Chad Winger with a beautiful drive down the lane. The foul was called on Matt Taylor. There's the inbounds going now to Winger. Let fly with a long foul. Good. Winger just hit a three-pointer on the right side from 20 feet out. So Chad Winger with a long jump shot. That makes the score now. Well, they were very slow in getting the three out, but they showed three. Here's a spin move inside. Galetko will fire one up and in. Galetko scores, and that makes it now. They got 8-7 up on the board, but I believe it should be 8-8 because that was a three-pointer over here that they did not see the official signal. They were very late in getting that up, but I got a feeling they're going to change that. So let's call it, we'll go with the scoreboard right now at 8-7, but look for that to change. With a basketball out front for Eastern now is Bontrager. He goes to Winger, to Bontrager, out front to Steiner. Steiner closes in, will scoop one up. That's no good. And the rebound taken down by Conley. Conley for Maconaquah now across the timeline. Conley closes in. He just lost the ball, and we got a whistle out. A foul we called on Eastern. So I got a feeling they're going to check with the officials on this stoppage of play now. First, the foul on Eastern. That will be whistled on Trent Middlesworth. Middlesworth is first, and they're going to call the officials over now because that definitely was a three-pointer by Chad Winger, but neither official was really in position to call it, and the one official signaled very late that it was a three, and they're going to come over now and give him a three-pointer. So 3:44 to play first quarter. The ball game is tied at 8-8 when they put that extra point up on the board, and they will. So a tie ball game at 8, and Howard Conley will have two free throws upcoming here for Maconaquah with 3:44 to play in the first period.
Well, the scorekeeper was screened out. That you're right, Greg. That was a shot deep in the corner, and the referee held up his fingers. The scorers just couldn't see it.
Conley's first free throw is good. So Howard Conley scores his third point, makes it 9-8. Maconaquah by 1. 3:44 to play first quarter, but a good one so far. Here's another free throw coming up for Howard Conley. Second shot is in the air. That is rimmy, no good, and Trent Middlesworth rebounds for Eastern. Middlesworth clears the way in the backcourt now to Chad Winger. Winger on the dribble across the 10-second line. Here's Winger driving. Outside they go to Rutherford. He slips and falls, and a traveling violation will be called. I should say Bontrager. Bontrager just slipped and fell and lost his balance and goes down to the floor and travels. And a substitution now is Brad Dedeker. We'll check back in the Eastern lineup, and Jeff Bontrager goes out. Maconaquah basketball. The Braves up by 1 with 3:34 to play here in the first period. Galetko coming inbounds to Taylor. Here's Matt Taylor on the slow dribble for Maconaquah. Across the timeline. Eastern going zone. Galetko with the ball on the left wing. High post to Venipol. He'll fire one up. That's no good from 12. And the rebound taken down by Winger. Here comes Winger racing back for Eastern. Has his pass deflected up in the air and knocked out of bounds by Conley and Maconaquah. It'll stay with the Comets with 3:17 to play in the first. And Maconaquah leading by a point at 9-8. Chad Winger will inbound baseline right. Here's Winger, sends it deep to Dedeker. Return pass to Winger. He's open. Another long one in the air. Good. Another three hit by Chad Winger. So Winger with a couple of trays here in the first quarter. They ran a set play on the out of bounds and got Winger wide open off the deep right corner. 11-9 Eastern. Here's a pass inside to Galetko. Life is up and in. Oh, Taylor set up Galetko with a great feed. Galetko has scored 6 points in the game. 11-11 it's tied with 2:55 to play first quarter. Here's Winger. Left side they go to Dedeker. Dedeker cut off. Sends a long cross-court pass now to Steiner. Steiner for Eastern. Dribbling around. Between the circles, Dedeker. Whistle, travel, called on Dedeker of Eastern. Ball goes over to Maconaquah. Game tied at 11. 2:44 to play first quarter.
What do you think, Maconaquah? They've scored their points. Really, Kevin or Curtis Clark's been a ghost. He hit a nice shot early in the ball game, but since then hasn't hardly touched the ball.
Here comes Taylor on the dribble now across the center stripe. Taylor edges over to the right side. Clark's got it now. Curtis from long range. That jump shot good. Three-pointer for the right side hit by Curtis Clark. He just drilled a 20-footer there. 14-11 the Braves by 3. Winger for Eastern. Here's Winger. Starts to drive. Dish off to Steiner. Off the left base. Then they go to Winger. Look at long cross court to Dedeker. Dedeker with the ball for the Comets. Looking over that Brave zone. Off the right baseline out of Winger. Winger picked up by Conley. Winger sends it back out front out of Dedeker. 2:10 to play first quarter. Eastern with the ball down by 3. Steiner. Dedeker return pass Steiner. Another long three. That's no good. And the rebound is controlled by Eastern. Good hustle by Middlesworth to Winger. Another three in the air. No good. And the rebound. Winger's got it. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Eastern. So the Comets get the ball right back again. 1:53 to play, first quarter. 14-11. Maconaquah leading Eastern by 3. Jason Steiner will inbound. Here's sidelines in the front court. Coming inbounds to Dedeker. Dedeker jumps it out to the left side, now to Winger. Here's Winger, moves the pass to Middlesworth, back to Winger, will step up and fire and hit another three. His third three in the first quarter for Chad Winger. He's got 9, and Eastern ties up the ball game at 14 with 1:30. Venable holding high, top of the key. Galetko, his long bomb is good. Galetko answers with a three from Maconaquah. Oh, we're seeing some great shooting. Galetko's got 9. Eastern, here's Dedeker, a couple of dribbles to the baseline, long cross court, they go to Winger. Winger drops it off to Middlesworth. Ball knocked away by Galetko, rolling free, knocked away again, still rolling free, controlled by Steiner. Steiner for Eastern, left side to Middlesworth. He tries inside, he fakes, jump shoots, and will miss. The rebound is controlled by Clark. Curtis Clark for Maconaquah. Gets it away to Taylor. Braves have it, 3-point lead, 1 minute to play first quarter. Taylor front court to Galetko. Now outside they go to Taylor. Well, is Maconaquah going to hold the ball for the final shot? They got a long time left on the clock with 53 seconds left, but they spread open the offense now. Here's Galetko. Bounce pass to Clark with 47. Curtis Clark out high between the circles to Matt Galetko. 17-14. Maconaquah with a 3-point lead over Eastern. Here's Taylor swinging top of the key on the dribble. Eastern has gone man-to-man. Taylor pivoting. Taylor looking. Sends it to Curtis Clark. Brian Miller's on him. Clark with 30. Clark away to Conley. Here's Conley, now to Venable. Venable looking. Venable, look out. That pass is picked off, and a breakaway for Dedeker. He goes all the way in for the layup. It's no good. And the rebound taken down by Taylor. Oh, Dedeker missed a great chance there. Here's Curtis Clark. Curtis with the ball in the front court. Clark back outside to Galetko with 12 with 11. Galetko now with 10. Maconaquah starts to run the play. Galetko on a drive with 8 with 7. Leans in, jump shoots. That is no good. And the rebound taken down by Miller with 2. Miller will send one long at the buzzer. That's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, Maconaquah in front of Eastern by 3. 17-14. The Braves by 3. Back with second quarter play-by-play action right after Don takes another look. Today, Kokomo wins by 34 points over Taylor. Here in the second game, it's 17-14 with Maconaquah in front of Eastern. Braves with the basketball. Front court right side to Middlesworth. Middlesworth with a bounce pass to Dedeker. Maconaquah has gone man-to-man. They zoned the entire first quarter, but they're going man here in the second. Taylor is on Winger. Here's Dedeker on a drive left side. Dedeker all the way. That shot blocked by Venable, but the rebound taken down by Miller of Eastern. Miller to Middlesworth off the baseline. Here's Middlesworth out front. They go to Winger. Winger isolated one-on-one with Taylor. Winger cuts inside. Will stop. Shot blocked by Venable. Rebound Winger. Big up. Good! Oh, what a play by Chad Winger. He had a shot rejected, but he got his rebound and he scored. Winger's got 11. It's a 1-point ball game. 17-16. Clark from long range. Jump shot no good. Maconaquah. Miller rebounds Eastern. Comets with the ball. They're down by 1. 7:15 to play in the second. Here comes Winger for Eastern on the dribble across the timeline. Eastern with a chance to take the lead. With the basketball outside to Winger at the top of the circle. Winger. He gets the screen. Winger starts the drive. Stopping right of the lane. Off the baseline now to Dedeker. Dedeker to Middlesworth. Long jump shot. No good from 16. And Clark with a one-handed rebound from Maconaquah. Clark away now to Taylor. Braves with the ball. Leading by 1. 6:50 to play in the first half. Here's Taylor jumping off to Curtis Clark. He's on a drive to the baseline. Will stop and fire one up. No good. And the rebound taken down by Middlesworth. Middlesworth for Eastern across the 10-second line to Dedeker. Dedeker got an open alley in the basket. He'll stop and pull it up. Blocked by Galetko. And Galetko with a rebound. Galetko races down court and just threw the ball away. But now it's stolen right back by Conley. He drives inside. Late good. Oh, what a move by Howard Conley. The lay went up and in. Steiner fell down after making the steal. The ball rolled right to Conley for the baseline drive. 19-16. Maconaquah by 3. Hey, this is a good one. 6:17 to play first half. Here's Winger with the ball front court left side for Eastern. Winger with a bounce pass to Middlesworth off the left baseline. He circles out front, goes top of the key to Dedeker. Got a pass in the lane down to Steiner. Working for the shot inside. It's up. No good, but a whistle of foul called. Good work inside by Jason.
That three-pointer, bro. Although they took 2 of them, made them both. They were 7 out of 10 in that first quarter.
Steiner fires and hits from the foul line. Steiner with his 4th point of the ball game. It's 19-17. Maconaquah leading Eastern by 2. Eastern has 4 3-pointers, all hit in that first quarter. Maconaquah had a couple of trays. Steiner fires and hits again from the line. It's a 1-point ball game at 19-18, and here's some Eastern pressure as Tim Rutherford is on the floor for Eastern. Inbounds going to Taylor. Double team. Gets it away now to Conley. Conley runs it down court. 3-on-2. Conley cuts inside. Goes all the way for the driving lane. It's up and in. Howard Conley took it the length of the floor. No one stopped the dribble. He scored inside. 21-18. Here's Winger back the other way. Cuts inside. Whistle. Blocking foul. Called on Taylor. Chad Winger with a great... Winger will inbound baseline left for Eastern. Here's Winger. Sends it out front now with a basketball. That is Bontrager. Bontrager around to Rutherford. Rutherford back to Bontrager at the point. Double team. Rutherford has it on the right side. Looking. Bontrager at the point again. Bontrager stopping. Swings it past to Winger. Winger's got it out high. Long skip pass to the right side. Going to Rutherford. Bounce pass in the lane. Middlesworth. And he put up an air ball from 8 feet out. Really short on that one. And the rebound taken down by Maconaquah. Here's Taylor. Front court to Clark. Curtis Clark starts to do his thing. Hooks the left side to Galitko. He'll step up and launch along. Bound. It's good. Matt Galitko with a three-pointer. Galitko, the ball game, has 12 first-half points, including 2 threes. Across the timeline, Rutherford. Maconaquah with a 6-point lead. 5:07 to play first half. Middlesworth's got it left side. Here's Middlesworth. He swings out front now on the dribble for Eastern. Bounces her way to Winger. Here goes Winger. Cuts inside. Will stop and fire one up. No good. Clark with a rebound from Maconaquah. Here's Clark away to Taylor. Grays with the ball. 6-point lead. 4:50 to play here in the first half. Galitko again. Another long jump shot. No good this time. And the rebound controls Venipal. We got a whistle, and Venipal whistled on the foul. So Venipal commits the foul. That'll be his first. Team foul number 4. 4:48 to play first half, of Maconaquah leading by 6 points, and Eastern at 24-18.
I'll tell you, Maconaquah does not waste any time getting that ball up. They make 1 or 2 passes, and then the ball's going to go up to the rim. Their half-court offense really is just pass the ball to the wing and let her fly.
Here's Rutherford coming inbounds now to Steiner. Back to Rutherford. Rutherford across the timeline. Winger's got it out high to the right side. Middlesworth, he cuts inside. Will drop it off right baseline. Shot put up, and good by Steiner. Jason Steiner nails a 10-foot baseline jump shot for his 7th point in the game. Makes it 24-20. 4-point lead for Maconaquah. 4:28 to play first half. Taylor on the dribble across the timeline. Inside to go to Galitko. Length is up and in. 2 more for Matt Galitko. He's got 14 first half points. He's scoring from all over. 26-20. The Braves by 6. 4:15 to play in the first half. Winger gets the screen. Crosses the timeline for Miller. Bounce pass inside to Middlesworth. Ball knocked away. Rolling free. Stolen Galitko. Galitko races across the timeline for Maconaquah. Here's Galitko now. Waits for his teammates to get down court. Shovels a pass to Curtis Clark. He's on a drive. Will stop and fire and will miss. And the rebound taken down by Winger of Eastern. Here come the Collins. Winger on the run across the timeline. Winger, great spin move inside. Will stop and fire one up. That's no good. Clark with a rebound. Clark gets it away to Taylor. Here comes Taylor from Maconaquah. 3:45 to play first half. The Braves with the ball. Howard Conley on a drive inside. Will scoop it up and in. Circus shot hit by Howard Conley. He's got 9 in the ball game. 28-20. Maconaquah with an 8-point lead. 3:35 to play in the second quarter. Here's Rutherford. Steiner on the right side. Clark on him. Steiner bounce pass to Middlesworth. He fires one up. That's no good from 12. Rebound controlled. Galitko of Maconaquah. Galitko gets it away to Taylor. Here's Taylor across the timeline to Curtis Clark. He'll stop and fire one up. That is no good. And the rebound taken down by Miller of Eastern. Miller away to Rutherford. Rutherford runs it down the far sidelines into the front court. Rutherford long cross-court feed will go to Winger on the right wing. Winger with a basketball for Eastern. Winger sends it right side to Brian Miller. Miller left open, starts to back his way in on Venipal. Dish off back to Winger at the top of the key. Here's Winger. He cuts inside. Will stop. Shot blocked. Winger gets it back, though. Galitko with a big block. Winger going outside to Rutherford. Swing it to Steiner on the left wing. Here's Steiner with a basketball. Maconaquah's tighten up the defense. Steiner inside. Short jump shot. That's no good, but a whistle, a foul called. And if it's on Curtis Clark now, that'll be his second. And Jason Steiner will go to Eastern's foul line for 2 shots. The foul will be called on Clark. So Clark with his second, team foul number 5. 2:43 to play first half, and McVay's will go to the bench now for the first time in tonight's ball game as Scott Troyer will check into the Maconaquah lineup, and Curtis Clark goes out.
You're right, Greg. Maconaquah's man-to-man defense is causing an awful lot of problems for Eastern. What was being very patient in that first quarter, now they're becoming very erratic, and their shot selection has deteriorated.
2 shots coming up here for Jason Steiner. His first free throw is up, and that is no good as it rimmed out. Steiner with 7 points in the ball game. Maconaquah being led by the 14 points of Matt Galitko. 1 more for Steiner. Jason Venipal clears it away now to Taylor long down court. There's Conley inside. He fires in. Will score. Another one for the baseline by Howard Conley. He's got 11. Conley and Galitko have 25. And Maconaquah has 30, and they lead by 10. Here's Winger with the ball. Bounce pass out front to Dedeker. Dedeker sends a pass to Steiner. Steiner on a drive to the foul line cut off. Back to Dedeker. He closes in on Conley. Dish off to Steiner out high on the left side. Here's Steiner holding high looking. Puts it on the floor. Drives inside. Will stop and fire and will miss. Rebound tipped out by Winger. And the rebound controlled Dedeker. With a strong baseline drive to score off the glass. His first 2 points in the left hand. 30-22. The lead's at 8 again. Maconaquah with it. Less than 2 minutes to play. First half. Taylor. Front court left side. They go to Conley. Conley's on a drive. Will stop and fire and hit again. He's unconscious. 2 more for Howard Conley. He's got 10 second quarter points on 5 field goals. 13 the game for Conley, 14 for Galitko, and here's a kick ball by Galitko. 1:43 to play first half. Maconaquah by 10 at 32-22.
They continue to struggle offensively, Greg. Really, they're running around kind of willy-nilly. They need to get back to a more patient offense where they can set some screens for one another to try to get an open jump shot.
Well, Eastern has to work like the Dickens to get a shot away. Maconaquah will come down court and just have one of their great athletes just jump up in the air and shoot the basketball. Nothing fancy, but they can't miss right now. It'll be Eastern basketball, far sidelines in the front court. Winger coming inbounds down to Dedeker. 1:40 to play first half, a 10-point Maconaquah lead. Here's Miller with the ball, left wing. Miller inside to go to Dedeker. Short jump shot is good. Dedeker on a backdoor cut inside. Miller sent it up with a pretty feed, and Dedeker scores his first 2. Makes it a 32-24 ball game. Here comes Matt Taylor for the Braves down the dribble across the timeline. Taylor has yet to score in the ball game. I don't think he's even attempted a shot. He's done a nice job, though, of distributing the basketball at the point. Here's Rod Miller in the ball game now. Bounce pass inside. Galitko. There he goes again. Short jumper, no, but Galitko's first free throw is good. Galitko with his 15th point of the game. So Curtis Clark on the bench with 5 points and 2 personal fouls, but it's been Galitko and Conley that have been the scoring stars so far in this one from Maconaquah. Here's the next free throw. That's good, too. So 16 in the game for Galitko. Conley with 13. 34-24. Winger, front court right side. Drives around Galitko. Goes inside. Will scoop one up. No good. And the rebound controlled underneath by Galitko. Galitko's outlet pass goes now to Taylor. Taylor for Maconaquah with exactly 1 minute to play first half. Goes to Miller on the left side. Here's Miller circling out front. Shovels a pass to Galitko, right side quarter court. Galitko to Conley with 50. Here's Conley, left side to Taylor. 34-24. Maconaquah with the ball, a 10-point lead. Cross-court pass to the right side going to Miller. Here's Ron Miller dribbling around, has picked up the dribble. Gets it away to Conley, and now they go to Taylor with 38. So Maconaquah holding for the final shot of the first half. Here's Galitko now with 33. Dribbling around with Winger all over him. Galitko on front now to Miller with 30. And now to Taylor. Taylor guns the pass. Left side quarter court to Conley. Conley with the basketball. Conley looking. Out high we go now to Rod Miller. Miller between the circles to Taylor with 15. Here's Taylor angles over right side with a pass in the wing down to Conley with 12. Conley with the basketball. Conley starts to drive, brings it outside to Taylor with 8. Here's Taylor, got a whistle, and a foul will be called. It's whistled on Dedeker here. Inbounds going to Taylor with 5, with 4. Taylor will drive, stop and fire. A wild shot off, no good. Middlesworth rebounds, and the buzzer sounds in the first quarter half of basketball. So after 1 half of play, Maconaquah in front of Eastern by 10. It's 34-24 with the Braves in front of the Eastern Commons for the winner taking on Kokomo in the semifinal round of the sectional. Miller, Winger, and Dedeker. Eastern playing tonight without Stan Nicholson, had knee surgery last week and will not be in action in the Kokomo basketball sectional. Here's Galitko coming inbounds now to Taylor. Maconaquah basketball. Taylor runs it up across the timeline. Eastern going man-to-man. Here's Clark inside. They go to Conley. Wheeling, jumping, shooting, missing off the glass, and the rebound taken down by Steiner. Here's Steiner for Eastern. Thomas with the ball. Down court they go to Winger. Winger closes in on Galitko. Here's Winger stopping on the left side and looking. Winger bounce pass going to Miller. Kick it back to Winger for the open three. That's good. Three-pointer from the left side hit by Chad Winger. That's his 4th three in the ball game. He's got 14 points. Good inside-outside game there with Miller posted up inside and flipped it right back out to Winger for the open 3. Makes it 34-27. Galitko just threw the ball away, but it was kicked on a play by Winger of Eastern. So the Comets will fall back on defense now as Matt Galitko will inbound. As Galitko coming inbounds down to Matt Taylor. Moving laterally from left to right side. Goes to Curtis Clark. He drives, stops, fires, and will rim out on a 12-footer. The rebound is loose. Control. Venable back up. That's no good. Clark back up. That's no good. Clark back up and in. Oh, Curtis Clark sailing in the air to lay it up and in. 36-27. Maconaquah by 9. 7:05 to play the third. Here's Winger. Front court right side. They go to Middlesworth. Middlesworth with the basketball looking top of the key. Dedeker. He's open. Three-pointer. That's no good. And the rebound taken down by Taylor. Taylor from Maconaquah. Long down court to Conley. Howard all the way to the bucket. Layup no good. Whistle charge called on Conley. Oh, my. I don't know if I want to get in his way or not. He came barely down the left side of the lane and pulled right into Middlesworth, and Trent took the foul. Ooh,
oh, that took some guts to do that.
Is he quick or what for a guy his size? Unbelievable.
Strong, too, and fast. He's got a good first step, and I'll tell you, that did take some guts to stand. Looked like Pat Beach a little bit, didn't it?
Ooh. Oh, I don't want to remember that, huh? Had me rolling head over heels down this Memorial Gymnasium floor. Howard Cowley going to Ball State. He'll play linebacker for the Cardinals on a football scholarship, was named to the Northern Squad in the North-South All-Star football game later this summer. Eastern basketball. Winger, front court left side with a push pass. Out high to Miller. Miller back to Winger. He's open inside. He fakes, jump, shoots, and scores. So Chad Winger got inside to score again. He's got 16. 36-29. The lead's at 7 now for Maconaquah. Taylor across the timeline. Taylor going out to Galitko. Great dish off inside. Venable for the layup. That's no good. Tip up, no good. A rebounding foul will be called on Conley and Maconaquah. So Conley commits the foul. That's his first. And the ball goes back over to Eastern with 6:29 to play in the third quarter. 7-point ball game. Maconaquah leads at 36-29.
I'll tell you, Howard Conley got a great upper body, very strong athlete, Greg. So Eastern's going to have some problems trying to block him off in there.
Winger, inbound Steiner back to Winger. Winger across the midcourt, double rings for Eastern. Here's Winger, push pass right side quarter court to Dedeker. Dedeker outside of Middlesworth, 17-footer, that's no good. Rebound taken down Taylor of Maconaquah. Rays with the ball, 7-point lead. 6:13 to play in the third. Curtis Clark, front court right side, lob it down a low post to Venable. Short jump shot, no good. And the rebound taken down by Eastern. With the basketball, that is Dedeker. Long down court, they go to Steiner, front court left side. Here's Steiner on Clark. Steiner, bounce pass, Winger, backdoor layup. It's good with the left hand. Oh, my, what a shot by Chad Winger, cutting down the lane and laid up and in with the left hand. Winger's got 7 third-quarter points, and Eastern closes within 5. Here's Taylor on the dribble across the timeline. He goes to Galitko. Bounce pass, Curtis Clark. Long jump shot, no good. Rebound for Galitko, back up and in. No one boxed him out, and Galitko cutting down the lane unmolested. They'll follow it up and in. He's got 18. 38-31, a 7-point Maconaquah lead. 5.5 to play here in the third. Winger on the dribble across the timeline. Winger of the ball game with 18 points. Right side quarter court to Middlesworth. Middlesworth to Steiner, top of the key. Return pass to the right side, going out to Winger. Winger to Middlesworth, just behind the foul line, 18 feet out. Here's Middlesworth with the basketball, going to Dedeker on the weave. Here's Dedeker circling out in front. Maconaquah going man. Bounce pass to Winger. Isolated one-on-one with Galitko. Lobs a pass inside. Dedeker underneath the bucket. He's cut off, but he finds an opening. Cuts inside as a strip is stolen by Conley. Conley races back, dish out to Curtis Clark. Look out, he lays it up, no good. Rebound, Conley back up and in. Conley got the rebound and laid it up and in. Clark didn't know whether to dunk or just laid up and in and missed the layup, but Conley was there to follow it up and in. 40-31, Maconaquah by 9. 4:44 to play in the third, and a timeout called by Eastern. Timeout called Eastern. 4:43 left. They're prevailing in that one. Eastern basketball, Middlesworth coming inbounds to Winger. Winger down the middle of the floor. Push pass, right side quarter court. They go to Steiner. Steiner to Middlesworth, just behind the foul line. Conley on him. Middlesworth edges over right side, spinning. Gets it away now to Winger. Here's Winger. Now just behind the foul line, Miller. Swinging left side quarter court, Dedeker. Underneath the bucket, Winger. Short jumper, blocked Clark. Winger got the rebound, back up. No good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. The last touch by Maconaquah. So it stays with Eastern. Thomas will play the ball out of bounds with 4:19 to play in the third. 9-point ball game, still at 40-31. Miller sends it way out front to Dedeker. Here's Dedeker with the ball. Maconaquah zoning. Here's Dedeker. Going on the weave out front now to Winger. Winger to Dedeker on the right side. Here's Dedeker. Puts on the floor. Drives to the foul line. Gets it away now to Steiner. Here's Steiner, bounce pass, Winger, he's open, he fires one up, no good this time with a rebound. Steiner's got it inside to go to Miller, layup is good. Brian Miller scores inside, 40-33, 7-point Maconaquah lead with 3:50 to play in the third. Here's Taylor down the middle of the floor across the timeline. Taylor stopping, looking, gets it away to Conley. Here's Conley, starts to drive, cuts inside, scoops one up, no good. And the rebound, here comes Winger for Eastern, racing back for the Comets across the timeline. Winger lobs a pass down a low post. Middlesworth knocked away Conley. Saved inbounds by Winger of Eastern. Here's Winger. Middlesworth, 16-footer. That's no good. Middlesworth got his rebound. Spins inside. Jump ball called. As he went up, he was tied up underneath the bucket. And a jump ball was called. So on the alternating possession, it'll stay with Eastern. Tom Laskowski, the Comets, wants a foul call. They're not going to get it here. So Eastern will inbound with 3:24 to play in the third. 40-33, Maconaquah by 7. Winger inbounds, Middlesworth out front, Dedeker. Right side they go to Winger. Here's Winger. Bounce pass, top of the key, Dedeker. Swing it around to Steiner on the left wing. Here's Steiner with the ball. Steiner looking. Outside they go to Dedeker. To Steiner. Maconaquah zoning. Steiner dribbling around, looking for an opening. Out front between the circles, Dedeker. In the lane they go to Middlesworth to Steiner. Here's Steiner looking. Jumping out front to Dedeker. He drives, has his pass knocked away, stolen by Taylor. Long down court to Conley. Conley spins inside, scoops it up, no good. And the rebound is saved in bounds inside the go. Shot up and good. Basket counts for the fall. Oh my, Scott Troyer just hit.
Coach that. That's just athletic ability. Kept his balance and kept the play alive.
Troyer misses. Conley lays it up and in. They got a 4-point play. Troyer got the basket, missed the foul shot, but the rebound put up and in. Here's a shot back the other way. It's up and in by Middlesworth. So Eastern didn't waste any time, and Trent Middlesworth scoring inside. Here's Conley going into the bucket. There he goes. He scoops it up. No good, but he was hammered on the play, and Conley will go the foul line for 2 shots. Oh, my, does he take the ball to the basket. I like this Howard Conley.
Oh, he is quick. I'll tell you, I'm surprised that Eastern is jumping out at him. I'd say let him go ahead and take that three-pointer if he wants it, but once he gets ahead of steam and heads into that paint, you better look out because he's going to take it strong.
Rod Miller will check into the Maconaquah lineup. 2 shots upcoming for Howard Conley. Miller in and Curtis Clark out. As Rick Clark mentioned in the pregame, Curtis still is not 100%. For those chicken pox, he just simply is not has 7, but Galitko has 18 and Conley has 17, and Conley is at the foul line for 2 shots here from Maconaquah. He's 1 for 2 from the stripe so far in the ball game, and Conley's first free throw is good.
He's got a good touch in there, Greg, really. He got a nice soft release, but I'll tell you, that great upper body strength that he has really allows him to be very effective inside the lane.
Conley for 1 more free throw. Next one, in the air, good. Conley with 19, 46-35. Maconaquah ball game for Eastern on the dribble across the timeline. Here's Winger, starts to slowly head out front on the dribble. Winger still on the dribble now as Eastern sets up the half court. Here's Winger, pass right side quarter court going to Brian Miller. Miller out high to Middlesworth. Middlesworth away to Winger. Long 3 is good. 3-point bomb hit by Chad Winger. His corner player's got 21 points in the ball game. He has scored 21 of Eastern's 38. 2:05 left in the third. 46-38. The lead's at 8. Matt Taylor front court left side. They go with a bounce pass. Conley inside. Knocked away intended for Troyer. Stolen Middlesworth. Here comes Middlesworth for Eastern. Down court they go now to Dedeker. Dedeker on a drive along the baseline. Drops it to Middlesworth. He cuts inside. Scoops it up. No, but it wasn't a foul called. And Middlesworth will go to Eastern stripe for 2 with 1:51 for Steiner. Here's Middlesworth for 2. First free throw is way off the mark. No good. 1 more free throw is Jason Steiner now. We'll check back to the Eastern lineup. 1:50 to play, third quarter. 46-38. Maconaquah leading Eastern by 8. Braves led by 3 after 1. It was 10 points at the half. Had their biggest lead at 11 about a minute ago, but Eastern got the 3-point bomb from Winger to make it 8. And Middlesworth trying to cut it to 7 with 1 free throw here. His second shot is up and good. So Middlesworth scores his 5th point, makes it 46-39. Here come the Braves in Maconaquah. Taylor on the dribble across the timeline. Taylor going left side to Miller. Good shooter. Fires it up and got it. 3-pointer from the left side hit by Miller. Rod Miller's an outstanding long-range shooter. He just found home a 3. Leads at 10. 49-39. Middlesworth reaching called on Conley. So Howard Conley has just picked up his 2nd foul on the reach-in. And it'll be a common foul. 1:33 to play in the third. It's a 10-point ball game. Maconaquah leads at 49-39.
Well, Maconaquah just has to keep their cool. No big deal there. Just force, continue to play that good pressure defense to try to take Eastern out of their offensive rhythm.
Chad Winger will inbound. Baseline left for the Comets. Curtis Clark is getting set to check back in, and they inbounded the basketball, and now the buzzer sounded. And that brought up the Eastern coaching staff. Tom Laskowski talking things over with the official.
Well, I think they were going to try to, the official gave the ball to Eastern, and then the whistle blew. I think they were going to try to get Curtis in the ball game, but he cannot come.
They're going to make Clark stay out until the next stoppage of play. Here's Winger, inbounds Middlesworth. Out high on the left side they go now with a basketball that is Bontrager to Rutherford. He fires it, hits a three! Tim Rutherford just bombed home a long three for Eastern. 49-42. It's a 7-point ball game again with 1:20 to play in the third. Taylor on the dribble across the timeline. Taylor out front to Galitko. Galitko drives, stops, fires it up. That's a wild shot, no good. Rebound Eastern. Has taken the ball down as Bontrager. Long down court to Winger. Winger closes in on the left side for Eastern. Out front they go now to Bontrager. In the lane to Middlesworth. Drop it off Rutherford. Right baseline Steiner. Long bomb in the air, no good. And the rebound taken down by Galitko from Maconaquah. Galitko swings away from a double team in the backcourt across the timeline to Taylor. Lob it off inside. Ball knocked away. Stolen by Eastern. But stolen right back by Galitko Maconaquah. Galitko's at a drive inside. Goes all the way. Fires it up, no good, but a whistle, a foul called. It's whistled on Rutherford. Galitko will go to Maconaquah's line for two with 46 seconds to play in the third. The Braves up by 7 at 49-42.
Well, Matt Galitko, after a torrid first half, really has been very, very quiet in his second half. Most of the action has been done by Conley, but Matt Galitko trying now to get back into the offensive flow.
Galitko has 18, 16 of which were scored in the first half of play. 2 free throws coming up for the junior guard. He's 2 for 2 from the stripe in tonight's ball game. Galitko eyes it. His first free throw is up and good. Galitko with 19. Conley with 19. Winger's got 21 for Eastern. 50-42. Braves by 8. 46 seconds to play in the third. Winner gets Kokomo on Friday night. Galitko fires again from the line. Good. So Galitko hits a couple of free throws. He's got 20, and the lead's at 9. Here's Eastern with the ball quickly. Front court right side, Rutherford. Rutherford outside now to Bontrager. Here's Bontrager. On the weave out front, they go to Winger with 35. Winger sends a pass to the left side with the ball. That is Steiner. Steiner out high to Bontrager inside. Winger knocked away. Galitko stolen by Clark. And Clark gets it away now to Taylor. Here comes Taylor now for Maconaquah with 25. Taylor across the timeline. Taylor looking. Gets it away to Galitko with 20. See how Maconaquah plays it. Galitko picked up by Winger. Galitko in trouble. Bounce pass now to Taylor with 14. Braves holding for 1. Eastern going man. Here's a pass to Miller with 10. Miller dribbling around with 9. Miller with 8. Gets it away. Curtis Clark. Long threes in the air. Good! Three-pointer by Curtis Clark at the buzzer. Oh, that shot hit the front of the rim. It popped in the air and fell home for him. A soft three-pointer from 20. It's Braves basketball now to open up the fourth and final quarter. Taylor, forecourt right side. They go to Miller. Long three in the air. No good. And the rebound. Troyer knocked it loose, but it's controlled by Winger of Eastern. Winger runs it down court across the timeline. Chad's on a drive inside. Will spin. Has the ball stripped loose and knocked it out of bounds. The last touch by Maconaquah. It'll stay with Eastern. Substitution now is Venable. Will check back to the Braves lineup, and Troyer goes out. 7:46 left in the ball game. 54-42. This has been a pretty good ball game tonight. A 12-point lead for Maconaquah. Eastern is hanging tough. Inbounds Middlesworth. Middlesworth looking. Out front now between the circles, Dedeker. Right side they go to Winger. Back to the point now to Dedeker. Return pass to Winger on the right side. Winger dribbling around looking for an opening. Now to Middlesworth. Back to Winger. Out front to Dedeker. Maconaquah zoning. Here's Winger. Got some shooting room. Fires another three. No good. And Clark with a rebound for Maconaquah. Curtis Clark with the yellow pass to the backcourt now to Matt Taylor. Here comes Taylor for the Braves across the midcourt. Double rings. Taylor looking. Taylor bounce pass to the left side to Clark. Here's Curtis. Starts to do his thing. Fadeaway jump shot in the air. No good. And the rebound taken down by Winger. Winger runs it down court now for Eastern. Behind the back of the dribble across the timeline. He drives, sends it to Steiner. His long three. That's in the air. No good. And Curtis Clark with another rebound. Clark away to Taylor. Here comes Maconaquah. Matt Taylor down the far sidelines in the front court to Miller. Miller with the ball looking. Back to the point. They go to Taylor. Here's Taylor holding high to Galitko. He curls inside. Short jump shot. Got it. Matt Galitko with a mouth-balanced 12-footer from the left side. He's got 22. 56-42. A 14-point lead for Maconaquah. Their biggest in the ball game. Middlesworth down inside to Miller. Short jump shot. Good. Turnaround. 10-footer in the lane. Hit by Brian Miller with a left hand. 56-44. The lead's at 12 for the Braves with 6:34 left in the ball game. Here comes Matt Taylor changing hands in the dribble. Taylor across the 10-second line. Taylor goes to Miller, popping out to the far sideline. Got a pass down inside to Venable for the short jump shot. That's no good, but a whistle and a foul called. And Venable will go score. Venable has not scored, and Matt Taylor has not scored. Taylor has not even attempted a shot, but someone's got to distribute the basketball for this Maconaquah team, and Taylor has done exactly that. He's done a nice job of it. Free throw, Venable, no good.
Again, Matt Venable, he has done a pretty nice job on the inside, getting some rebounds and playing some pretty tough defense.
Venable for one more. Here's the next free throw. That's in the air. That, too, is no good, and the rebound taken down by Middlesworth. Middlesworth away to Steiner. Steiner for Eastern. Runs it up across the timeline to Winger. Here's Winger. Maconaquah going man this trip down the floor. Winger to Middlesworth on the left side. Now back to Winger. Winger starts to back his way in. Cuts inside. Will fire one up. That's no good. And Clark with a rebound. Here's Clark for Maconaquah. He is really cleaning the glass here in the fourth quarter. That's already his fourth rebound in the period. Here's Taylor. Taylor lobs it off inside. Galitko. Life is good. Oh, another fine feed from Taylor. Backdoor Galitko for two more. Galitko's got 24. 58-44. Maconaquah now by 14. Middlesworth sends it to Miller in the lane. He backs it off now. Now starts to head to the basket. Drops it off on the left wing to Dedeker. Dedeker curls to the foul line. Dedeker stopping, looking. Gets it away now to Winger. Taylor on him. Winger down to low post to Miller. Kick it outside to Steiner for the long bomb. That's no good. Rebound again. Taken down by Curtis Clark. Here comes Clark for the Braves. He runs it up across the timeline. Clark spinning, looking. Drops it back to the trailer. Galitko out front. They go to Taylor. Here's Taylor in the lane. There's Curtis Clark for the short jump shot. That's good. Oh, that's a pretty play there. Clark's got 12. Maconaquah starting to pull away with her great athletic ability. 60-44. Here's a long bomb. That's up and in by Brad Dedeker. So Dedeker didn't waste any time and rifling home a three from the right side for Eastern. They say 60-47, a 13-point ball game with 5:05 left. Galitko. Taylor's got it front court. Left quarter to Miller. Miller's long bomb for the Braves is no good. Clark rebounds. Curtis inside. Inside layup is good. Two more for Curtis Clark. He's got 14. He took the ball right away from a common underneath the bucket to score. 62-47. The lead's at 15. 4:50 left. Here's Miller. Miller's on a drive. He'll muscle one up and in. Basket counts to the foul. Strong drive to the basket. Lions free throw is up. Rimming no good. And the rebound taken down by Conley. So Conley has it for the Braves away to Matt Taylor. Taylor on the dribble across the timeline. Here's Taylor double team. Jumps it off to Galitko on the right wing. Galitko looking. Galitko starts to circle out front. He's double team now. Galitko's in trouble. Long cross-court pass will go to Taylor. Taylor inside Curtis Clark. He wheels down low. His short jump shot. Really no good. And the rebound taken down by Miller. Miller's long outlet Winger. Winger races down court. Dish off inside Middlesworth. Layup is good. Basket counts to the foul. Fred Middlesworth with a circus shot there, falling away. 3, Miller 4, and Middlesworth 2. And Middlesworth for one free throw now for the Comets. Then Isaac, his shot is in the air and good. So Middlesworth completes the three-point play. And a substitution now as Jeff Bontrager will check in the Eastern lineup, and Brad Dedeker goes out. 4:20 left, 62-52. It's a 10-point ball game. Lead was once up to 16. Here's some full court pressure. Inbounds going out of Taylor. Double teamed away to Conley. Knocked away and stolen underneath the bucket. Bontrager dish off to Middlesworth. Short jump shot. No good. And the rebound inside. Bontrager shot up blocked. Rebound Middlesworth. Shot up good. Brad Middlesworth scores inside. It's an 8-point ball game now. 62-54. Here's the inbounds going to Galitko across the timeline with 4. Galitko bounce pass inside. Venable. Life is good. Mike Venable scores his first 2 points in the ball game with a power move inside. Winger comes back quickly for Eastern. He drives in the lane. Just has the ball knocked away. Stolen. Here comes Curtis Clark. Clark races to the bucket. Has it knocked away and stolen back by Eastern. So the Comets get it right back. Rutherford's got it. Here comes Rutherford for Eastern now across the timeline. Leads at 10 with 3:40 left in the ball game. Winger's got it in the right wing. Bounce pass to Middlesworth. His long jump shot. That's no good. Curtis Clark with a big rebound inside. And Clark clears it away to Matt Taylor. Maconaquah with the ball. A 10-point lead with 3.5 to go. Taylor runs it up now across the timeline. Taylor's on a drive. He dishes it off to Clark. Down inside they go to Conley. Conley for the short turnaround. It's good. He banked it up and in. Twisting away from the bucket from 10. Conley's got 21. 66-54. Front court left side with the basketball. That is Bontrager. Looking, clears it away now to Winger. Winger starts to close in on Taylor. Will stop and launch a three. Good. Chad Winger just found double long three. He's got 24 points in the ball game. 66-57. It's a 9-point game. Here comes Galitko weaving his way through traffic down court. 3-on-2. Galitko has the ball knocked away. Stolen by Miller. Eastern's got a 2-on-1. Here comes Winger inside. He drives. Shoots and scores. Chad Winger scores. What a play. And a timeout called by Eastern. Oh. Here's Conley looking for the home run. Just threw the ball away, but Taylor's able to track it down and get it away to Conley. Here comes Conley from Maconaquah, runs it down court. He's going to go all the way in for the layup. It's no good. And it was a charge called on Conley. Conley's listed on the charge. He took it strong to the basket, but got called on the charge, and the ball goes over to Eastern now. So the Comets with the basketball. 2:40 left of the ball game. Eastern down by 7. 66-59. Big possession here for the Comets. Brian Miller will inbound. Miller coming inbounds the winger. We're located right in the middle of the Maconaquah rooting section. Oh, this place is wild. Here's the winger, and now we got something being thrown on the floor, so an official's timeout called. So the timeout is called with 2:34 left as they take care of something thrown on the basketball floor. And the official wants the announcement made that nothing should be thrown on the floor now. So Eastern basketball, and apparently as they say that, something else is tossed down the floor, and our good buddy Stan Foreman is being put into service here and coming out there and cleaning things up. Winger with 26 of the ball game across the timeline. Winger, there he goes. He drives to the basket, goes all the way, will stop and jump it long cross court and threw the ball away. Winger cut inside and tried to dish it off cross court to a teammate, but nobody was there and threw it out of bounds. So Maconaquah with the ball. Conley will inbound near sidelines in the backcourt. Here's the press. Conley looking, still looking, and timeout called Maconaquah. So inbounds from Howard Conley. Conley will lob it to Curtis Clark, and Clark away to Matt Taylor. Taylor working up the floor, one-on-one now with Jeff Bontrager. Across the timeline, they go to Galitko. Here's Galitko with the ball on the right side. Galitko spinning, goes to Curtis Clark. Clark on a drive, cuts inside, will fire one up. Got it. Oh, what a shot by Clark. Big bucket by Clark. He's got 16. Hanging in the air for eternity before he finally fired that one up and in. 68-59. He's quite a talent. He's the Kokomo Sectional Coach's top player of the year. Here's the ball knocked away by Galitko, but controlled and a whistle, a foul called. And that is whistled on Traeger. 1-1 free throw good. Jeff Bontrager hits from the line. 68-60. Maconaquah in front of Eastern by 8. 1:57 left of the ball game. One more free throw coming up for Jeff Bontrager. Here's Bontrager's next free throw up and no good, and the rebound taken down by Conley. So Maconaquah has it with an 8-point lead. Conley, Taylor, down court, Clark. There goes Curtis again. He stumbles, drives, shoots, partially blocked, but a whistle, a foul called. So Curtis Clark will go to Maconaquah's foul line for 2. First free throw is in the air, and that is good. So Curtis Clark with 17. 7 here in the fourth quarter. 69-60. Maconaquah by 9. Eastern had it down to 7, and with the basketball moments to go, here's Clark for one more. Curtis's next one. Good. Curtis Clark hits a couple from the line. 70-60 Maconaquah. Here comes Eastern. Dedeker will stop. Has a shot blocked by Galitko. Rebound Conley. Here comes Conley across the timeline. Conley dish off to Clark. Curtis wheels, has it stripped loose. Clark gets it back. He goes all the way inside. Scoops it up. No good, but a whistle, a foul called. And Curtis Clark will free throw line. Now they're 6 out of 10 so far in the second half. Clark has 18. Conley 21 and Galitko 24. They have done most of the scoring tonight for Maconaquah. Winger's got 26 to lead Eastern in scoring. One more, Curtis Clark. Next free throw is in the air, good. As Clark hits to the line, makes it 71-60. Here's the ball in the front court, right side now. For the basketball, that is Rutherford. Here's Rutherford with a bounce pass to Winger. Winger circles to the foul line as the ball knocked away and stolen. Here comes Conley, down court to Clark. He goes all the way in, slam dunk! Oh my, Curtis Clark with a slam dunk. This place is going crazy. 73-60, Maconaquah by 13. Jump shot, no good. Conley rebounds. Down court, here comes Conley. Inside to Venable, he drives, shoots no good. Conley rebounds. Hooks it off inside to Clark, knocked away and out of bounds by Eastern. Oh, it's showtime for Maconaquah. The Blaze are pulling away now. They lead by 13. 73-60. 106 left of the ball game. Curtis Clark just brought the house down. The people that remain here. Inbounds Conley. Long jump shot. No good. Now the shot Rick Clark wanted there. And a foul called now on Galitko. And Rick Clark is very upset and calls a quick timeout by Brian Miller at the foul line for a 1-1. Miller's got 8 points in the contest. He, of course, hit the big free throw that won the county championship in overtime against Northwestern. Shot is up and good. Makes it 73-61. Leads at 12 with 1:03 left. Brian Miller for one more free throw. Eastern's played a heck of a game tonight. I'll tell you what, they have come out and given Maconaquah all they wanted this evening. Wiping off the basketball now. So one more free throw coming out for Brian Miller. A 12-point ball game with 1:03 left.
Eastern struggle from the free throw line, Greg. Really, they're only 6 out of 12. You'd like to think if they'd done a better job from the free throw line, they'd have a better chance.
And I guess we're going to get a new basketball for the final 103 now in this ball game. Certainly a slick spot of the ball or something they just can't get off. So a new basketball as they'll have to go get it out now. And both clubs are being taken over to their benches. A brief stoppage of play here with...
Couldn't get the basketball. I'll tell you, he's been all over the place. He came and said, I just want to see a ball game tonight, fellas.
Here's Brian Miller at the foul line. Miller's free throw is up. That is bounding around the rim. No good. Conley rebounds. Conley looking for the outlet. Going to bring it up himself now. Here's Conley, double teamed, and a whistle out. A foul will be called. And that's whistled on Eastern. Here's Conley. Fires from the line. That's no good. Rebound controlled Eastern. Here come the Comets now. Rutherford across the timeline. Bounce pass to Dedeker. That ball's knocked away. Another bounce by Golitko. It'll stay with Eastern with 51 seconds left. Comets in need of some quick threes. Hit a bunch so far in this ball game. Winger, in fact, has 6 of them. Here's Middlesworth to inbound. Middlesworth sends it way outside. Who nearly stolen by Golitko. Control. Dedeker. Long three. Good! Brad Dedeker just stepped up and nailed another three. 73-64. The lead's at 9. Here's Clark dribbling around now through traffic across the timeline, but a whistle of foul calling field goals so far in this ball game. Here's Curtis Clark for the 1-1. Clark's free throw is in the air and good. Clark with a big fourth quarter. 12 fourth quarter points, 22 points in the game. 74-64, leads at 10. One more free throw for senior Curtis Clark. Clark, a very deliberate foul shooter, back to the line. Next one is in the air, good. So Clark makes it an 11-point ball game at 75-64. Rutherford, bounce pass to Steiner. His long bomb in the air, that's no good. Rebound Conley, down court, Curtis Clark, here he goes again! Oh, slam dunk, over the head, behind the head, slam dunk by Curtis Clark. 76-64, winger for 3, that's no good. Rebound, Clark's got it now. Here's Clark looking, gets it away to Golitko. Golitko to Taylor with 15 seconds left. Taylor, Curtis Clark with 13. Clark outside to Taylor, left side Golitko with 10. Here's Golitko. Golitko on a drive, dish off to Venipol. Venipol dish off to Clark. Whistle foul called with 6 seconds left. Before Eastern took Maconaquah right down to the wire. Play the Braves sub, but just too much athletic ability for this Maconaquah team. Here's Mike Venipol at the foul line. Venipol lines it. Free throw is in the air and good. One more foul shot for Venipol. Oh, I can't wait. Maconaquah Kokomo coming up this Friday. What a game that should be. 78-64, 6 seconds left. Venipol, one more free throw. Mike Eisen, next shot in the air, bounding around the rim, no good. Rebound Eastern. Here come the Comets. Long down court pass. Dedeker just lost the ball out of bounds now with 3 seconds left. And the final substitution as David Moore will check in the Maconaquah lineup, and Venipol goes out. 3 seconds left. 78-64. Maconaquah by 14. We'll have Rick Clark up here following the game. Here's the inbounds going down to Miller, circling around, and there's your ball game.